your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Dealing with hidradenitis suppurativa, HS, is tough. But you're not alone. Before I started Cosentix, I looked at the website and saw it had many years of clinical research. That made me feel confident.
Cosentix secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa, HS. Don't use if allergic to Cosentix. Get checked for TB before starting. Increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like TB or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some were fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTIX or Cosentix.com.
Don't wait. Ask your dermatologist about Cosentix.
This episode is brought to you by IKEA. College, it's about setting yourself up for success and showing off your style. At IKEA, you'll find what you need and want to create a space that puts who you are on full display. Want to turn your room into the college setup of your dreams? How about a dorm room where affordable meets amazing? IKEA is on it. Pick up from thousands of locations or find affordable delivery options that can take the stress out of getting set up for college. Shop now at IKEA-USA.com/readyforcollege.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Race the runners! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
More rewards, more savings. With American Express Business Gold, earn up to $395 back in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select shipping, food delivery, and retail subscription merchants, including the $155 Walmart Plus monthly membership credit and $240 flexible business credit. Enjoy the benefits of membership with the Amex Business Gold Card. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card, built for business by American Express.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at polestar.com.
Under Management, the Silent Crisis in Leadership Abstract. This article explores the concept of undermanagement, where leaders fail to provide sufficient direction, feedback, resources, or accountability to their employees. While the problems of micromanagement are well known, undermanagement represents the opposite extreme, an absence of management altogether. The article discusses the causes of undermanagement, such as heavy workloads, lack of management training, and hands-off leadership styles, as well as its consequences, which can include lack of direction, poor performance, low morale, and higher turnover. To address undermanagement, the article recommends that leaders adopt a balanced approach, setting clear expectations, providing constructive feedback, being available for guidance, conducting regular reviews, empowering decision-making, and acknowledging successes.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Hey, business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
The goal is an active yet non-intrusive partnership where employees have autonomy but leadership remains visibly involved through open communication and collaborative problem-solving. While the problems of micromanagement are well known and widely discussed, there exists an opposite yet equally destructive approach, that of undermanagement. Undermanagement refers to a leadership style marked by an absence of guidance, support, feedback, and accountability. Like micromanagement, undermanagement damages employee motivation, productivity, and retention. However, its effects are more subtle and difficult to identify. Today we will define undermanagement, discuss its causes and consequences, and provide practical recommendations for leaders seeking to adopt a balanced, effective management approach. Understanding undermanagement. Undermanagement refers to a leadership style where managers fail to provide sufficient direction, feedback, resources, or accountability to their direct reports. Popescu and Kronician. 2012. Some characteristics of undermanagement include minimal communication with or guidance for employees, rarely setting clear expectations or objectives, lack of regular feedback, reviews or coaching not addressing poor performance or resolving issues promptly, insufficient resources, training or support provided, little oversight or accountability for work quality or deadlines, while micromanagement stems from excessive control. Undermanagement represents the opposite extreme, an absence of management altogether. Both damage employee engagement and productivity, but undermanagement can be harder to recognize since its negative effects tend to develop gradually over time. Cherry. 2020. Causes of undermanagement. There are multiple reasons why otherwise competent leaders may fall into patterns of undermanagement. Heavy workload. Juggling many responsibilities leaves little time for direct reports. Trusting employees too much. Assuming people can self-manage without guidance. Lack of management training. Some promotions are based on technical skills alone. Hands-off leadership style, preferring minimal involvement over active direction. Fear of confrontation, avoiding difficult conversations about performance. Organizational culture. If leadership is not a priority, undermanagement can spread. Regardless of the cause, undermanagement stems from failure to fulfill core responsibilities of planning, monitoring and development, leaving employees without proper support or accountability. Consequences of undermanagement, while less visible than micromanagement. The consequences of undermanagement can be profoundly damaging to employee motivation, productivity and retention. Lack of direction. Employees do not know what is expected of them or how to prioritize their work. Poor performance. Without feedback, some employees do not improve weak areas or address issues. Stagnation. There is little incentive for employees to expand skills or take on new challenges on their own. Low morale. Autonomous professionals feel undervalued when leadership is unsupportive or absent. Decreased ownership. Workers are less invested in their work and the organization's success. Higher turnover. Talented employees eventually leave to find positions with clearer leadership. At an organizational level, undermanagement can lead to inefficiencies, quality issues, delayed projects, and strategic drift over time, even if problems are not immediately apparent. Harms. 2017. Recommendations for leaders to avoid the pitfalls of both under and overmanagement. Leaders should aim for a balanced approach with regular participation and feedback, but without micromanagement. Some practical recommendations include: set clear expectations periodically, ensure employees understand priorities, deadlines and performance goals through regular check-ins, provide constructive feedback, praise accomplishments but also address issues respectfully to help employees improve continuously. Be available for guidance, while respecting autonomy. Be accessible to answer questions and unblock problems promptly. Conduct regular reviews, use one-on-ones and structured discussions to review progress. Address concerns and adjust support as needed. Empower decision-making. Give employees authority over some responsibilities to build confidence and independence. Check understanding periodically. Ask employees to explain back how they interpret priorities, projects and expectations to close gaps. Acknowledge successes. Recognize and reward goal achievements, both professional and personal, to boost motivation. The goal is an active yet non-intrusive partnership where employees have sufficient autonomy but leadership remains visibly involved through open communication and collaborative problem-solving. Industry examples to bring these concepts to life. Consider 2 examples of organizations addressing undermanagement issues. Software development. A tech startup noticed increased bugs and feature delays. Developers felt micromanaged by frequent checkpoints yet also lacked vision without roadmaps. Weekly team sync meetings now cover 2-week goals. Blockers and ideas to improve collaboration between managers and individual contributors. Healthcare. A busy hospital found medical errors rising under overworked hospitalists. New peer mentoring pairs experienced doctors with trainees. Letting senior physicians focus on complex cases while empowering junior doctors. Structured case reviews provide needed oversight and coaching within a supportive environment. In both cases, leadership heard employee concerns, acknowledged issues, and implemented balanced solutions through open communication. The results included happier, higher-performing teams aligned behind shared strategic objectives. Conclusion. While often overlooked, undermanagement represents a significant leadership failure with serious organizational consequences. Like micromanagement, it starves employees of the direction, feedback and partnership needed to excel. However, its effects tend to develop subtly over time versus abruptly. With awareness and practical steps, leaders can avoid the pitfalls of both over and undermanagement through a partnership approach built on clear expectations, regular involvement and two-way communication. Organizations that solve the silent problem of undermanagement will sustain higher employee motivation, productivity and retention for long-term success.